3, 2, 1. Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Couch Coaching. I'm Vincent. This is Jimmy, and today we're going to be breaking down the last quarter of the 2013 Dallas Cowboys. And you know, the Cowboys this season are 7-5, kind of the same like they've been the entire time under head coach Garrett. So
head owner Jimmy Jones.
Yeah. So they're right in the middle of the pack. You know, not just walking away with the division. You know, still got Philadelphia right on their heels, and you know.
Heck, the Giants are still on their heels too.
Yeah, Giants right there after starting so poorly. You know, I mean, the only team that they have no worries about in the division is the Washington Redskins. To catch them, that's what I should say. To catch them on the Washington Redskins. You know, the Dallas Cowboys. In the last quarter, and I'm talking about the third quarter, you know, they played the Minnesota Vikings, the New Orleans Saints, the New York Giants, and ended it with the Oakland Raiders. You know, they beat Minnesota, but just barely. You know, it was a really close game.
But again, it's Minnesota.
It was Minnesota. Got blasted by the Saints. You know, barely beat the Giants. And, you know, good thing that they beat the Giants, because if they had not beaten the Giants would really be breathing down their necks. You know, beat the Giants 24-21, and then, you know, escaped with, you know, a win against the Oakland Raiders, which has been playing. I say escape. You say they really held the game most of the time.
Yeah.
Most of the. So they beat the Oakland Raiders, and so in that quarter, they were 3-1. The problem I have with the Cowboys is
it's the Cowboys.
I mean, they have been doing this, and it would be tough for me if I was a Cowboy fan. And I know a lot of you Cowboy fans are saying, "What do you mean?" Because they are just so mediocre. Yeah, that's the word. They are so mediocre. You know, and you know, they're winning the division. You know, they're winning their division.
They're tied the division. Philadelphia is same with them, 7-5.
Oh, they're 7-5 also. You're correct. I'm sorry. Thank you. So they're tied with Philadelphia.
That's what I'm saying. So here comes the great and all-powerful knowing, as all of us do. I'm going to channel my psyche ability here. Last quarter, Dallas goes 1-3. Why? Because Tony Romo is your quarterback.
I'm not going. Well,
Tony Romo is your quarterback.
Romo may be the greatest. He may be the greatest regular season quarterback ever.
Choke artist, all right. I'm not sold on Tony Romo. Let's put that on a shirt. Not sold on Romo. See, that so fits.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
You got a problem in life? Not sold on Tony Romo.
How about oh no, Romo?
See, there you go. There you go. I got a problem for all y'all solutions.
Yeah.
Romo.
Yeah.
There's y'all's problem. Now find me a solution.
Yeah.
You can't. Why? Because Jerry Jones is your GM and manager.
Yeah.
That's the reason why you can't find a solution to that particular problem.
Yeah. I think more to that.
Because seriously. Let's look at past history.
Yeah. Since Jimmy left.
All right. What has kept you out? And hold on, real quick. For all you, we went to the Super Bowl when Jimmy left. You went to the Super Bowl with Jimmy's team.
Right.
Let's get that straight. You went to the Super Bowl with Jimmy's team. You took him out, and then the next year you went back. It was still his team. You didn't get rid of Emmitt Smith, Troy Aikman, Tony Dorsey. You didn't get rid of these guys.
Michael Irvin.
You didn't get rid of these guys. They were still there. Let's stay with the facts. Other than that, what's kept you out the playoffs? Last year, what kept you out? The Giants. Why? Because it came down to the last game of a must-win season. What happened? Tony Romo failed. The year before that, same thing. Actually, I believe it might have been the Giants that kept him out again the year before the last.
Yeah.
Okay, so you jumped the hurdle with the Giants. But Chip Kelly's got the Philadelphia Eagles flying high.
Right.
And if I'm not mistaken,
they played
the last game of the season.
Last year, no, take that back. I'm to correct you. Last year, it was the Skins. The year before that,
You're right.
It was the Giants.
The year before that, it was the Giants. So here it is. The NFL knows y'all, because they didn't just schedule the Skins at the second to last game. They gave y'all the freaking Philadelphia Eagles as well for your last game. So here's the deal. Let's say y'all both just neck and neck all the way to the end. Came down, do or die the last game. I'm not putting my money on Tony Romo for nothing. if I'm fans, I'm calling up Jerry Jones. Take him out.
Right, exactly.
Don't put him in. Why? Because 5 seconds before the end of the game, interception. I'm not sold on this dude. I mean, yeah, y'all are 7-5.
Look, I'm gonna tell you something, man. The Cowboys, they just make it
Russell Wilson. I'm gonna put it like this real quick. I don't mean to cut you off.
Good.
I can tell you one thing. Y'all get to the playoffs. Y'all play Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Y'all gonna be going home early. And guess what? His playoff record is still gonna be 0-2.
The thing about it is with the Cowboys, we got look because we're talking about the part of their season. We're gonna wrap this whole thing up and the season itself. You go back to when they lost to Kansas City, and then they lost to San Diego. Both very winnable games. They had the lead at the beginning of those games.
Yeah.
If you win those games, we're not here. We're not here. You get what I'm saying? And I know this is football.
You're not here. You're not tied.
I know this is football. I know that one play can kind of turn and shift because it was one play in that and I can't remember which one it was in that San Diego game where somebody got loose. I think it was Woodhead. He got loose and ran for a touchdown and kind of changed the whole game. So
I mean, but again, just like you said though, I mean, if we just look at some of the noticeable wins that y'all have,
right,
real quick, y'all beat St. Louis, very fairly good, 31-7. All right, great.
Beat the Giants at the beginning of the season.
Beat the Giants at the beginning. Okay, now let's go ahead and scroll on down. Y'all lost to Cincinnati. All right. Now, as I'm looking down, you were neck and neck with Denver.
Right.
Okay. You lost to Detroit, neck and neck.
Lost to Denver, like you said, with Denver. I think it was Denver what you were saying earlier.
Yeah, they were neck and neck.
But the thing about it is that those were winnable games. You know what I'm saying? The Denver game, I thought they were going to lose anyway.
Yeah, I think we both.
Yeah, we both felt like they were going to lose that game anyway. The Detroit game, you had that game. You just let them come back. You had that game won. You let them come back and win it. Those kind of games is why the Cowboys are always in a spot. Now, mind you, now they may still, get back to the playoffs this year. They may still do that. But the problem with the Cowboys is, and the problem I always have with them is that they're always mediocre, and also they're in this situation again for the third year in a row to where they may be playing the last game to get into the playoffs.
I mean, let's look at it like this. I mean, on Thanksgiving was the first time DeMarco Murray had multiple touchdowns.
That's crazy.
That's a running back.
Right.
How many times have you been in the 5-yard line?
Right.
10-yard line.
Right.
Inside the red zone, period.
Well, we can't blame it on Garrett anymore because somebody else is calling the plays
It doesn't matter.
that he didn't hire.
Didn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Right.
He's your running back. On top of that, let's say with facts. All the teams that y'all have beaten up to this point, in all actuality, are one play away from losing.
Right.
Really and honestly. I mean, except for the ones that were huge blowouts, nothing really surprising.
Right.
I mean, because here's the deal. Tony Romo is great during the season as it is. Look at his paper stats.
Right.
Perfect on paper.
Right. Really good on paper.
You can't get him to the playoffs for nothing. Why? Because he folds under pressure.
Well, we're going to talk about their last 4 games, and the first game they play in the last quarter of their season is going to be a Monday night game against the Chicago Bears in Chicago. Now, I'm not sure if Cutler's going to play.
I don't think he is.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to play either. I think it's going to be McCown. McCown's been playing very well, and Forte's been playing well. Brandon Marshall is Brandon Marshall.
Yeah.
And so, look, because the Cowboys are who they are, and they do this every year, I'm going to say that the Cowboys are going to lose that game in Chicago on Monday night. What about you, Jim?
I have to agree. I was really trying to talk myself into picking the Cowboys, But here's the problem. When I'm looking at that defense and what Trestman has been able to do
Right.
with that defense and how they've really looked going
Right.
forward, I don't see it.
Right.
I don't see enough being done on the offensive side of the ball on the Cowboys to match that.
To match that defense.
David
right.
Carr is a good defensive player for the Cowboys who's going to be matched up on Marshall.
David Carr.
Yeah, is it David?
No, it's his last name. His last name is Carr, but David Carr was the quarterback for the Texans.
I'm sorry.
You think about what happened here in Houston today.
I'm sorry,
that
that's
got
my
fired.
fault.
We'll talk about that when we talk about the Texans.
Well, Carr nonetheless.
Yeah.
Going to be matched up on Marshall on the offensive side.
Yeah.
So that's going to take Marshall out. But like you said, Matt Forte.
It's not going to take him out.
It's not going to take him out. But I mean, look, you got Jeffrey showing up.
Yep.
You got Matt Forte still being Matt Forte.
Right.
You got what's that kid's quarterback's name?
McCown, you talking about the quarterback? Yeah, McCown. You got
he's
McCown.
playing good,
You
too.
got
So, I mean, I just don't
you got that
see-
tight end. They have enough. They have enough weapons.
They have enough
yeah,
weapons to offset the defensive side of what the Cowboys want to do.
Want to do right.
I mean, and so I'm like you. I don't think they're going to have enough. And like I think right now, I think this is what all Cowboy fans are used to seeing. This is the last part of the season. These are all pretty much must-win games. Because here's
Right.
the deal: if you do go into the playoffs, you don't want to go into the playoffs limping.
Right.
Because who do you got in the playoffs?
Exactly.
The Saints, possibly. Carolina, possibly. You already know the Seahawks are going to be there.
Right.
You're going to have to play one of these teams. You don't want to play Carolina.
What you want to do,
and you don't want to play the Saints.
What you want to do as the Cowboys is look at this point, because if and again we're predicting that they're gonna lose this game.
Yeah.
But if as the Cowboys, what you want to do is host a game, host
Yeah.
a playoff game. You don't want to have to go to New Orleans.
You don't want to go to
You
New Orleans.
don't want to go to Seattle.
You sure don't want to go to
So
Seattle.
I mean, you want to host a
I mean,
game.
let's look at it like this real quick. We need to get back going on this. But
Yeah.
Seattle's dome and where they're at,
Where they play out, yeah.
they've already broke 2 Genesis World Broker records
Guinness, yeah,
for
yeah.
how loud they get.
Right.
You don't want to go there.
Right.
Nobody wants to go there.
Right.
They haven't lost since Russell Wilson's been the starting quarterback
Right.
in Seattle at home. You don't want to go there.
Right.
So here's the deal. You're already. I don't think he's even got a post win under his belt at all. I think he's only been to the postseason once.
Yeah, and they lost.
I don't think they. I don't
No, he
think
doesn't have
he's gonna
postseason win.
You don't want to go to Seattle and have 0-2 record on, and have all these perfect stats.
Matter of fact, I think his postseason loss when they had the fumble snap, the fumble field goal attempt, was against Seattle. So
Then that's just even better. Let's don't go there.
Right, exactly. So we both agree
Yeah.
that Chicago is going to beat them on Monday night, and hopefully for you guys at Cowboy and Cowboy Nation that that is not what happens.
Yeah.
But we think that Chicago will beat
And
them.
I think a lot of announcers all pretty much say the same thing
Right.
we do too.
Yeah. So then they play Green Bay, and Green Bay's coming to Dallas.
I'm gonna actually say I think Dallas will win this game.
Yeah,
I don't know if Rodgers is gonna play, and if he does, how healthy he's gonna be. And I think we just covered this on
Yeah.
our Steelers segment.
Yeah.
If Flynn plays,
Flynn is in.
if Flynn, how'd they go?
If Flynn is in, then they win.
Yeah, if Flynn is in, then they win. So y'all should win that one.
Yeah.
So I mean, and even if Rodgers is in, I don't think he'll be accurate enough because he's been out for too long
Exactly.
to really hit his wide receiver. So
Yeah.
don't even spend a whole lot of time.
I think Dallas will win that game.
So
And
here-
so that'll be 1-1
Yeah.
at the last quarter.
1-1.
And then here we go. Dallas at Washington.
I honestly feel Dallas should win that game, but because it's a divisional rival, and because it's the Redskins, and because everybody's playing for their job, I'm going to lean towards the Redskins winning this one. Dallas should win this one, but I am going to lean to the Redskins. I am going to lean to them because Kyle Shanahan's playing for his job, Mike Shanahan's playing for his job. RG3 really wants to just
Prove that he's
just
okay.
prove
Yeah.
to where he's okay. I honestly feel that Alfred Morris really wants to do his thing as well
Right.
and run. So I honestly believe that if Vince would stop messing with stuff, everything would be a lot better.
Yeah.
But I do believe that the Redskins should win that game, but I do believe that Dallas has a good shot of winning that game.
Yeah. I need to stop these. I need somebody. I need some
You're-
technical support.
OCD is really, really going to OCD me.
Right. Okay. But yeah, I think. Look, here's the thing. I want to agree with what you're saying, and I'm kind of saying everything that you're saying, but I feel like because Washington has been so terrible this season. I mean, they have just been so bad. I mean, their defense has been terrible. The offense can't get on track.
But see, just like we know though.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to coach you into your answer.
Yeah.
You're going to Washington in the snow.
Divisional team.
Yeah. Nothing. And here's the deal. You know you're not going. You know you kept them out last year.
Right.
What would make your Christmas?
Right. Exactly.
What would make your Christmas and not allow them to go?
Yeah.
What if it came down to this was a game that was a must-win? If they lost, Philadelphia ran away with it all.
Right.
That's the reason why I believe that when it comes down to it, Redskins will win that game.
Well, I'm going to say that the Cowboys will win that game. Just like I said, just based on how poorly Washington played. But I can easily see Washington winning that game.
Yeah.
But I feel like the Cowboys will win it.
Well, I feel that the Cowboys have more talent than Washington does because
Right.
everybody else is kind of giving up. But because it's a divisional rival, because they kept them out last year, I honestly feel that the Washington has more to lose
Right.
and more to prove as well
Right.
than what Dallas does. And
Yeah.
I think because Dallas handed them loss so early and so badly,
Right.
that I think Washington has that taste in their mouth that
Yeah, they want to come back again.
We want this. We want this rematch.
Right.
And so gets to our last game, and here it is right here. Philadelphia Cowboys. Are they playing? Oh, the Philadelphia's
Coming to Dallas. Okay, this is my prediction, and it's a win and it's a loss. Okay. Prediction: if they have the same record, Cowboys lose. If the Cowboys need this to get in, the Cowboys are gonna lose.
All right, I'm channeling up.
If the Cowboys have already had the division wrapped up, they'll win the game. So I'm not saying one way or the other, but that's how I'm gonna base my prediction. Cowboys needed to get in, they lose.
I just got to talk to.
Yeah.
27-21. Philadelphia wins. Cowboy loses. No matter what their standings are.
Okay.
No matter what.
Yeah, I heard that. Now he said Cowboys 27.
21. Let's get this right. 21.
Cowboys 21.
Philadelphia
27.
Because it's going to come down to a touchdown.
Yeah.
Not a field goal.
A touchdown.
It's going to come down to a touchdown. And it's going to come down to the last 5 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
Tony Romo's got it on the 10. He's got to march down the field.
And he can't do it.
Can't do it. He can't do it.
Yeah. Well,
I strongly feel that what is going to end up happening is he's going to try to force a pass into Dez Bryant.
Yeah.
Dez Bryant's going to be tripled covered, and the ball's going to be picked off, and they're just going to fall on it, and Chip Kelly goes to the playoffs.
Yeah, I think
why am I saying this? You wonder? Because it's happened. It's happened.
Cowboys. I mean,
Do I need to say more?
The thing about the Cowboys is that they are just so. Gosh, I mean, dude. I mean, if you just handled your business, you wouldn't be here.
Oh, it's not even that. Let's look at it like this. Don't worry about what happens. Jerry Jones will have a press conference and blame everybody else
but himself. Yeah. Yeah.
Quarterback didn't do this. Coach didn't do this. Defense didn't show up, but it's really him.
Yeah.
Y'all, do what Green Bay does. Own that team. Get him out. You're never going back.
Yeah.
I believe Jimmy Johnson put a curse on this team. He did.
He's shaking the chicken bones right now.
I swear, when he said when Jimmy Jones and Jerry Jones and Jimmy Johnson got the phone call that said, "Look, we can go to the Super Bowl with this team, as many times with any coach." And Jimmy Johnson said, "Do it then, do it." The only reason why they went was because that was Jimmy Johnson's team.
But they haven't went back since.
Never went back since.
Been to the playoffs, but haven't been back to the Super Bowl since.
So how is it that you picked so many coaches that you could go to the Super Bowl with, and you would never come back to the Super Bowl except for with Jimmy Johnson's team.
Just saying, Jerry. Just saying.
If you got a problem with that, Jerry, call me.
Leave us a message in the bottom.
Leave it. I'll be like the interview. I'll leave a message back. Let's do it. But no, that's my prediction. Philadelphia wins.
27-21.
Yeah. Dallas loses.
And Romo needs that drive. Romo will have an opportunity to take them down the field.
He will have that
score,
opportunity.
but he won't be able to do it.
No.
That's what Jimmy said now. But mine is totally based on the fact that, the Cowboys, for whatever reason, when it comes down to that last game and a win to get in, they can't get in.
Yeah, and send me the hate mail. Send me the hate messages. Send it. I'll send it right back to you with facts. With facts, I say. As the Lord is my witness with facts.
Jimmy's going off.
Because I don't understand. You're right. If you handle your business, this wouldn't happen.
But
you can't.
The
Because
Cowboys
it's
are the
Romo.
Cowboys. That's it. The Cowboys are the Cowboys.
And I'm getting my blood pressure.
All right, guys. So, thanks for joining us again. Hopefully, we'll be talking about the Cowboys in the postseason.
No,
I want to see him explode. I want to see him explode.
No,
Let's talk about it in the postseason.
No, you don't. It's not going to happen.
So, that's our wrap up for the Cowboys in their 2013 season. If you like anything you said or
And if
anything
you want to
got
send
any
me
problem with
hate
these guys,
messages, do it.
leave us some messages at the bottom of the board. And
subscribe. Do it.
Yes, please subscribe. And if you want to contact him,
leave it. If you want to contact me, leave it. Nah, you want to hit me up on couchcoaching12@gmail.com. That's our email. Send us any messages you want to. I'll be more than happy to reply to you. Vince will as well.
Yep.
Or if you want to friend us on Facebook, it's couchcoaching12 on Facebook.
Yeah, please. And hey, have a
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
And a Happy New Year. Have a good one.
Out.
Please send me that message. I'll do it with facts.
You funny.